Hello, Moment friends! Andang here for another episode of Bingo Boffin. When we last left off, we were getting ready to go on the home journey, and of course have made level cap be not an issue anymore because make the level raise be not an issue anymore because the level's no longer going up, which is fantastic. And so we made our way into Dunland obnoxiously quickly. We apparently got on the Roscabel Rabbits or something even faster, maybe, because I mean it was like a Peter Jackson cut over to this area. But anyway, that's pretty much what happened. Let's talk to Bingo once more and hopefully avoid the jumping goat.
I suppose it is time to continue. Do you think Willem is all right?
Oh yeah, Willem went off on his own. I forgot about that. We said goodbye to Willem last episode. That was a really emotional episode. I have written some more pages about our time in Rohan, but I am finding it hard to write about Dunland. Do you think Willem Whisker is doing all right? Bah! I know I should not dwell on it, Deng Song, but I cannot help it. There is a large settlement to the northeast. It is called Galtrev, or Lagtrev. Let us go there and see what is to be learned about Dunland. Perhaps if we learn more about it, I will not miss Willem Whisker so keenly. All right, well, let's make our way. A string of ill fortune. Or fortune, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Alright, well, there should be the stable somewhere around here. It should take us straight to Galtrev.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
Not long. I really hope that that's where we want to go. Okay, good. Good. Be bad if we go all the way to Galtrev and then don't even have to. So, curious what the ill fortune will be. And it's interesting. We have a lot more episodes left. I guess 7 or 8, depending on if you count this one or not. And it could be really sad, depending on what happens. I don't know. We have 8 episodes, basically, to wrap everything up. Ah, here we go.
Look who I have run into. It's Humphrey Rumming.
Yeah, it's kind of curious how we keep running into Humphrey.
Well, this is a lucky fortune indeed.
A short time ago, I encountered a pair of treasure seekers, a man and a woman, and their conversation was quite pleasant. Well, it turns out that these two knew about you, Deng Song. I decided right then and there to give them quite a good deal on a number of treasure maps that had come into my possession. You would like to find this pair? Well, you're in good luck, because I know where they're a-going. While you were conversing and conversating, they told me that you have quite a herd of riddles. Quite a head for riddles, rather. I find that hard to believe, Hobdeno. A master lore such as myself cannot be bested in the riddle game, of course. I will write down their destination in a riddle form, and if you can solve it, you will find them there. Good luck, minstrel. Confine your search in Dunland, and let's see if your good fortune holds. Humphrey hands you a small parchment with a few sentences scribbled on it. Here we go again. In this place, the audience does the performing. A block blocks nothing. The coins are real until they are followed. Then they disappear. In this place, the audience does the performing. A block blocks nothing. The coins are real until they are followed, then they disappear. Curious. The coins are real until they disappear.
Go to location described by Humphrey's riddle to find the treasure and Haley. In this place, the audience does the performing. A block blocks nothing. The coins are real until they are followed. The coins are real until they are followed. What is that about? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna look around for this riddle. Let me know in the comments at this point in the video what you think it might be if you don't already know. And once I actually go and find out, I mean, I have a feeling it's something like this. But I don't think that they would be just here. That would be kind of boring. But the block blocks nothing made me think of training dummies, but I don't think that that's anything to do with anything. Chasing coin makes me think it has to do with rep people maybe, but that doesn't make any sense either. So anyway, I'm gonna go and figure this out, and I will of course return once I have fully figured out this thing, and you'll all have the benefit of it instead of watching me just not know what to do for like 20 minutes. So here we go. Alright, so I finally found my way back over to this camp where Isengard bids 5, and that turns out to be the way that the riddle was solved. And by I mean Sprydra, because Sprydra solved it. And apparently she's just going to keep her shadow in the shot and not actually herself. And apparently her hand. So that's really weird. But you're welcome, audience. Alright, so let's make our way over here. And I suppose I should say where we actually are. We are here in the Stockmore, which you can't really see. Yeah, that too. Which you can't really see, but the Starkmore here. And you can see my little icon there. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Bingo.
I suppose we solved the riddle, but we were just here.
Yes, we were just here, Bingo. That's absolutely right. Alright.
I am glad you found Bingo. I knew he would turn up again.
It has been a long time, Deng Song. I am glad to see that you found Bingo. I knew that he would turn up again. Our journey has been fairly uneventful. I think Theodore may be less of a treasure seeker than when I took him on as a pupil. If you can believe it. Oh, I can believe it, lady. He will want to tell you about our journey. Yeah, that's interesting, I'm sure.
I have a complaint to lodge with you.
Oh, I have a complaint to lodge with you, Deng Song. Do you remember that shiny necklace you tried to give me back in Eregion? Well, that was not a fake at all, as I thought it might have been at the time. No, it was a real artifact of the dwarves, and Haley was held on to it ever since we took your leave in Eregion. And ever since, Deng Song, we have been beset with ill fortune. This southward journey has been a constant cavalcade of catastrophe. And it is all your fault, Deng Song. That shiny necklace, that Ruthstone or Rothstone, depending on how you view, it bears a curse of ill fortune. Ooh.
Theodore is not finished yet.
Oh, the weather's been terrible.
How do I know? Well, I tell you how I know. The weather has been terrible. Yes, that's right, the weather. As we made our way south through Eregion, the skies opened up, and the downpour was torrential. You should have never seen rain like this, Deng Song. It was as cold as ice, and each droplet hit the skin like hail, probably because it was hail. Thunder rolled across the sky, and booming and crashing, and the wind threatened to pick you up and toss you across against trees or stones or who knows what. We were in the land for several days before you gave Haley the Rothstone, and I did not see any weather like that before. But afterwards, it was nearly constant, except for a few days when it was sunny and nice. But those days were the exception. Further proof, we had to pick our way across a stream when we entered Inedwythe, and I hurt my ankle sliding down the riverbed. It was only recently started feeling better.
Theodore has only begun.
Ever since you gave Haley the Rothstone, I've found no treasure at all.
And furthermore, you should know that I am a treasure seeker of some renown. Well, ever since you gave Haley the Rothstone, I have found nothing in the way of treasure at all. It was as if some secret force has cast a shroud over my sight, preventing me from finding the latest valuable trinket or bauble, just wandering like a crazy person. Even more crazy than I normally am. Every ruin is picked clean. Every chest or strongbox is empty. There is no gold. Where's the gold? There's no silver. There's no gems. There's nothing. The curse of the Rothstone has so damaged my fortune that I cannot even hope to amass a fortune of any type.
Theodore is still going strong, and you start to think that maybe it would be a good idea to end Bingo Boffin right here.
I think the curse of the Rothstone may have you too.
You said you met Humphrey Rumming, and he sent you to find me and Haley. Did you tell him that he sold us a number of treasure maps? Oh, they cost me a pretty penny. I don't mind telling you that. And so far, every single one has come up empty. All my hopes rest on the only treasure maps I have not yet tried. But those hopes have become as faint as the guttering candle in the drafty room. Bingo said that you were in Aberdeen earlier today, and yet Humphrey's riddle sent you right back here? That sounds like very bad luck as well.
Humphrey runs against all this. I'm guessing it's just Humphrey's very bad luck.
I think you too may have become ensnared in the curse of the Rothstone.
Can it be? Has he finished? No.
Well, ask Haley. She will confirm everything I've said to you.
We need to do something about the Rothstone, Dang Song. The string of bad luck has become unbearable. We have had such a grievous journey south that I am ready to turn around and head back north. That is how terrible this adventure has become. Ask Haley. She will confirm everything I have said to you.
Theodore finally falls silent, although his NPC seems to still be animating laughter.
It rained once or twice. Our luck seems much the same to me.
I haven't noticed any... That was weird. I haven't noticed that our luck has been any poorer than it ever was, Dang Song. But if Theodore wants to turn around and head back north, I would not be opposed to traveling with you and Bingo for a spell. If you would have us as companions on your way, that is.
The more the merrier. That is what I always say.
Theodore and Haley will be more than welcome to journey with us as we head northward. It is about time we started that way, I suppose. The Shire is still a long ways off,
and it would be nice to have some company on the road. Next week, treasure lost, treasure found. Recommended level 93. Alright. Well, that was an awesome quest. I actually really enjoyed this week's. Theodore is just absolutely crazy. If people had not done the Isengard Bids 5 quest and had just done bingo, there is no way that they would have any idea about this place. That's the only thing I don't like about this week's bingo, is that it requires you to have knowledge about the rest of LOTRO to solve the riddle. There, as far as I can tell, is no way to solve the riddle without having knowledge about the game, or looking on like LOTRO Wiki or something, which at the time of this recording has not been updated, so there was no way to solve the quest without actually knowing, or, you know, getting Sprydra to help out. So, anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching another episode of Bingo Boffin. When we return, we will be traveling with Theodore and Haley on our way up to the Shire. We'll see how long that they stay with us, but I'm really excited to see what happens next week, and hopefully you are as well. So, anyway, till next time, thank you everyone so much, and I'll see you again real soon for more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.